Marker, the amazing Maurice review. What's going on, Alamo City Movie Talk fans? As always, I'm your host, Ryan Diego, Ryan680.
I'm Angela Catlin.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk. Movie Talk for Movie Talk fans, guys. Thank you so much for making us a part of your day. Let's get right to it. Angela, what are we reviewing today?
We are reviewing The Amazing Maurice.
The Amazing Maurice, ladies and gentlemen, tells of a story, follows Maurice, a goofy, sinister cat who has the perfect money-making scheme. He finds a dumb-looking kid who plays a pipe and has his very own horde of house rats who are strangely literate. Magical house rats. So first and foremost, guys, we do want to mention that this is actually a children's book that we found out. We did a little bit of research here, and I was just like, oh, man, cool. Now, The Amazing Maurice, you know, the voice cast in here, we noticed two individuals right away. Before we looked at it, we saw Emilia Clarke was, I knew the voice Emilia Clarke already. We're just like, oh, it's Emilia Clarke, freaking Targaryen. There she is, the queen. There she is herself. And then, of course, you mentioned, which I didn't recognize really, because you watched House, right? Or no?
I don't, but I did recognize him, and I'm like, oh, all right. And then also, we did recognize another name. I think David Thewlis, who's Professor Lupin.
Professor Lupin for Harry Potter, man. And so, you know, this movie was. I was pleasantly surprised. I'll be honest here. You know, I really didn't expect much from this movie. I didn't expect that much when it comes to the animation here, though, was really good. Maurice did a really good job as you know, as far as carrying the movie for itself. I know the rats for both of us. We kept seeing.
My favorite rat was played by David Tennant. I love David Tennant.
Oh man, I enjoyed the rats. I kept seeing Ratatouille for some reason. Yeah. I know you mentioned the leader of the rats actually reminded us a lot of Ratatouille's father.
Yeah, he's like Disney, the same like kind of look, build, and like personality.
Yeah, and Emilia Clarke was just so adventurous. I liked Emilia Clarke's character so much because she was so adventurous,
such
uplifted,
a bookworm wanting to like be thrust into adventure. Like she's read so many adventures. She just wants her own. I just love that. It's so cute.
Yeah, and I love that because it kept thinking like, oh, you're a son of a great king, you're a son of a this, you're a son of a, like, it just kept mentioning all these fantasy stories, and she wanted to create one just for herself. And I love that. That was really good. That was really neat. That was really heartwarming. It really was. Now we're gonna mention right here, guys, because when it comes to movies, any animation films, we like to address, does it attend to more children? Does it attend to mixture? Disney tries to do a mixture of things, and I'll give it to them. They really do. They really do a mixture, and that's good for them. It really works well. And Universal has Illumination, which Sing 2. I think Sing 2
Minions.
makes. I think it's Minions. I think those Minions and Sing movies though, they're so intuitive of all demographics, of all audiences, and I feel like it really does really well to the parents. It does well to the children. But this one particular movie, guys, we're gonna have to say it really goes forward on the children. It really does.
Yeah,
on a children, definitely not a mixture of. I mean, we enjoyed it. We really did. I'm not gonna say I didn't enjoy it. I loved this movie. You know, I enjoyed it. I loved it for what it brought us. I loved how Maurice was acting like a cat, gave up, fought like a cat, was a big old fat cat, looked like Garfield almost, and
very like indifferent, like you know, selfish, like how they portray cats usually.
How cats usually are, and we own 4 of them. But how cats usually are, and they're little selfish bastards. But anyways, Anyways, I love my cats to death, by the way. But into perspective here, because we are cat owners and everything, we kind of like, okay, it makes sense. And then the story kind of thinking a little bit towards it was very childlike humor. So that's why I was all like, it was good for what it was. It was cute. I enjoyed a lot of this cuteness to where it was, without spoiling for you guys, the second and third act was very cute. Especially the climax of this movie, which we won't mention because it kind of spoils it, but the climax of this movie was very surprising. It really was. It was very surprising. It surprised me a lot, especially with the character choices that they picked out. The animation was drawn very well. I think it was very well. halfway through the second act, though, I would say I probably got, it was a little bit small, dull moments in here where kind of just like, that was okay. That was all right. But again, it comes back to where it's attention audience, though, I feel like wasn't really for us. I feel like the attention audience was for children. It's because it's a children's book. But at the same time, though, I kind of feel like the jokes were mainly towards kids. Or what did you think? I mean, what did you...
Yeah,
what do you think of the jokes?
I agree. The jokes were like mainly for kids and stuff, but it was still cute. It's still funny. It had its really funny moments. There were some lagging parts. I do agree with you, but overall, I really enjoyed the film more than I thought I would. Yeah. I think the voice cast was great. The characters were so cute, like little different rats had like their personalities, and they were just so cute.
They were really cute.
I think the animation was done very well too. Also, the way the story, because it definitely has like magical fantasy elements, because I mean they're talking animals.
They're talking animals,
and it's funny because it's like you find out that in that world animals don't normally talk.
No,
they explain it.
Yeah.
So it has like that fantasy, like magical aspects of it, which is pretty cool to see.
In its own right, though, people did not get freaked out when a cat was talking as much as I thought they would. They were just like, "Oh, a cat's talking." Like they're just almost to where like it was
like I think thing. Like if we in real life, if one of our cats started talking to us, I'd be like, I would be stunned, right? More so than the characters, because it's animation.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. And I got to say, like, the whole aspect of, like, adventure and, because it's really like a... It's
a comedy.
It's a comedy. Well, it's more like a... They're trying to solve this mystery.
Yeah. And really pay attention to the details in this film,
I would think.
They have a
lot of details.
Yeah, I love that. And it's almost to the sense to where this is where Disney lacks a lot. They really do. They lack a lot on certain films. They lack that not necessarily authenticity. It's more small details.
I disagree. I think Disney is all about the small details.
Not talking about the Pixar movies. I'm talking about the actual Disney films, not Pixar. But because Pixar is really good to they really are to it, to really good to where it comes down to pay attention to details of small little. I'm not talking about the Easter eggs, but yeah, even so though, the Pixar movies are its own right. They're just amazing. They're beautiful. It doesn't matter. You're gonna love one of the Pixar movies. I feel like for myself, you're gonna love one of them. If not all of them, you're gonna want to love one for sure. But to put it into perspective of this though, I feel like the animation story. I don't want to say it got a little bit dark towards the end, but it kind of did a little bit, and it mentioned it. And I like that, and I feel like Disney doesn't really do well on that. Besides the but that's a Pixar movie though. Never mind. Besides like, just not go into details or anything, spoilers or anything like that. But I don't know. I feel like that this was definitely a risk towards the climax of this film, and I kind of feel like
the big reveal climax. It's I don't say dark, but it's kind of like you say, like it's dark because
it's a little serious moment. Yeah, that kids. I don't know if kids are gonna fully understand.
No, they won't.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. It doesn't really. That's why I kind of like it too, because it's kind of bold in that sense. I'll say that.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, but we do recommend this movie, guys. Alamo City Movie Talk does recommend this film. Be sure to check this out at the theater near you. Ratings, Angela. What do you give this rating?
I'll give it a 6.5 because it was pretty cute for an animation that was mainly geared towards kids, which I don't particularly like too much. But it was really cute. The cast I think did a great job. The story was pretty interesting. It definitely, like I said, falls in that genre of like magic fantasy that I enjoy. So I think it was overall a pretty solid film.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a solid 6 as well, a little bit above average, because I enjoyed Maurice. Maurice was I just think for myself,
house.
Even so though, I mean, I kind of felt like they were trying to give enough screen time for all the characters, and they did. I feel like for myself, I just wanted more of the cat, if that makes any sense, because I thought that was the point. But I kind of felt like they should have changed the name, because we got even screen time with the cat and everybody else. I kind of feel like they should have changed the name, not call it the Great Maurice, call it something else. Because when you think about the Amazing Maurice, you kind of think, it's the main story about him. He's narrating and all that stuff, but it doesn't necessarily do that.
I mean, I agree with you, but it's really like
I think they just try to do enough screen time with all the characters, and that's why it's like that.
But I like that because we saw more of the other characters.
True. Whatever. All right, guys. But the question is for you. What did you think of this movie review? What did you think of our take? Would you, Ryan, Angela, you guys are crazy. Put comments down below. Or you just like, it was all right. Put comments down below. What did you think of this movie review? What did you think of the amazing Maurice? And put on comments down below. What did you think of this film? Because we love talking movies here at the Alamo City Movie Talk studio. And yeah, if you have not already, like, share, subscribe. Hit that subscribe notification to get notified for our movie reviews. We are so close to 2,000 subscribers, guys. Help us get there on 2,000 subscribers. We're this close. All right, guys. Thank you so much. As always, I'm your host, Ryan D. Ryan680.
I'm Angela.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Peace out, San Antonio. Stay safe.